love me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to fool me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Get him Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tact. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga.
Yo, shout it out to everybody that's in the building. Shout it out to everybody that's coming in the building. You are now rocking with the desk. Big Dice the Ruler, been getting money since Calvin Coolers. Do me a favor, hit that like button on the way in. If you just your first time coming to the spot, if you like what you get over here, do me a favor, subscribe, share the live, share these posts. Grown folks time. It's grown folks time. It's grown folks time. It's grown folks time. I got some good stuff to talk about tonight. I'm going to give a few people or a few more people some time to get in the building. There's 4 people in the building, whoever watching. Come on out. Hit that like button. Come into the chat. Say peace to the God. Peace goes right back to you. We don't do the drama over here. We do the grown folks conversation. I am the founder of the grown folks sector. I did this. And we got some inductees that's a part of this conglomerate. Shout out to Hank McCoy. Content sector. Shout out to Dog Soldier, Ghost Dog at the Sentinel. Y'all already know how we rocking. Well, for all the people that's coming in the building, I know y'all probably out there running around doing your last Christmas shopping and all that. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. And shout out to my man, Waiter Black. We're going to start it out with Waiter tonight. Grown folks business. God got a plan for us. Let's go.
God got a plan for me.
128.
For me.
128.
I know God got a plan for me.
I done prayed.
For me.
Yo, let's start that over. Let's
You
start that
in the red zone, got my nigga Wade Out Black. Calm shit up.
God got a plan for me.
128.
For me.
128.
I know God got a plan for me.
I done prayed.
For me.
Let's go.
The motherfuckers wasn't listening.
God got a plan for me.
No,
I understand.
I just stopped praying.
Lift up these mortal
I
hands.
got a gun.
Praise. I will sing His praise. I know He's the praise. He gave us this power.
Yeah. Yo, where the bottle at? Hey, pass that shit, man.
God got a plan for me.
She got a plan for me.
Yes, He does. I know God.
Yeah.
I know God got a plan.
Let me tell you something.
I done seen a lot of shit. I done sold a lot of drugs. I done lost a lot of crips. All I thought about was getting rich. I bought 100 grams and got a stick. If this is God plan, he done fucked up. I'm from the jungle where you pray if you ain't tough enough. I'll be back to grip, and then I called this bluff. I ain't saying that was tough, I just ain't give a fuck. Dark Knight's big gun, I'm like, give it up. Buddy, he was claiming crip, guess he wasn't crip enough. Not jam, mine's didn't, guess he wasn't quick enough. Told me he was playing tough, niggas had to pick him up. I put your shooters in a box, I ain't a boxer, I keep a knocker. I pop a bean and I go bonkers. God's plan made my mama give me up. Sometimes I wonder why my mama ain't give a fuck.
God got a plan for me. For me. I know God got a plan for me.
I don't even like this crip shit no more, man. I ain't all this shit no more.
God got a plan for me.
First, it ain't no shit. It ain't no. It's only Jackson Peace Border.
I will sing His praise.
Shit.
I know He's the praise.
I know all my fallen, man. Rest in peace to me. I'm dead. Rest in peace, my way.
God got a plan
Got my niggas in
for me.
cages like fucking ass, man.
Yes, He does.
You
I
know,
know God got a plan.
free my orders. Free my orders.
Red pill, blue pill, so hard to give it up. I'll be in the box until I die before I give you up. God's plan turned my people into slaves. My whole housewife, they put me in a cage. I done sniffed so much coke, I can't give it up. I done drank too much lean, I can't give it up. I done fucked all that pussy, I can't give it up. I chase money every day, I never give it up.
Alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Yo, dog, the audio and everything is good. People watching, but you're the only one that typed in the chat so far. I see more people coming in. I ain't worried about that. There will be some more people in the building. But let me know that the audio is crystal clear, dog. Because I know you in here. We got some other people in the building. Just come on out and type. Like, say, what up, Big Dice? Matter of fact, I'm even doing some greatest shit for the new year. Doing some greatest shit for the new year. I'm going over. I got like about 120 people blocked. I'm going over that block list. I promise you, I'm going over that block list. And some of the people on that block Lola, I see you in the building, sis. Salute. Some of the people on the block list, I'm taking off the block list. See, a lot of people on YouTube, they be like, yo, don't block them people. If they're saying something crazy, just time them out for a little while. It's going to mess up the algorithm. It's going to mess up. Fuck all that. That's another reason why I know I don't have them super high volume of subscribers. So the great people, matter of fact, let me look at this thing again because my shit done jumped up again. Let me jump up. Let me see something. Let me see something right quick. Shout out to everybody that subscribed. I got 2,063 subscribers. Organically, no ads, no buying nothing, no going around telling people, yo, just subscribe to my shit. A few people that I like at my job, a few people in my family, I told them I got a YouTube page and I don't tell them to subscribe. I don't tell people to subscribe. I always say, watch the content. If the content fits you, if you appreciate the content, you feel as though it's making some good sense, it might help you, might help somebody around you, subscribe to the channel. We got one thing that we do over here. Gotta respect each other in the chat. Everything else falls in place. Everything else falls in place. I got a good one tonight. I got a couple of good shows. I got good stories I want to go over. One pertaining to institutionalization. Institutionalized, being incarcerated for a long, long time, and then being possibly released and let go and having to come deal with the world. I don't know if too many people in here, well, I know y'all seen the movie Shawshank Redemption. Morgan Freeman, classic flick. There was an old timer in there that had a crow. He had a pet crow. And he was in jail for so long. When he came home, he couldn't adapt to society. He could not adapt to society. Some people that are in prison, quote unquote, cannot adapt to coming outside living a normal life. And that shit is fucked up because this story right here is a brother from Brooklyn that did 30 years incarcerated for a murder that he did not commit. Dog said, yo, Dice, my son came home with a baby parrot that flew on his shoulder. Now we have a parrot. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? A lot of people say that family members come back through animals, especially birds. They say when you got them birds around you, like them birds is supposed to be connected with godliness. You know what I'm saying? So Dog said a parrot just jumped on his son's shoulder and rode him home. That's an ancestor. That's somebody from the family, dog. That's somebody from the family that's physically gone, but they back. That's a fact. And it's somebody close to you or close to him. It's one of the ancestors that's gravitated to him. So that could be from your grandparents, your great-grandparents, your uncles, aunts. Same thing with him on his side of his family. Because they say that shit is real. When it comes to them birds, who that chilling with love? I see you in the BUILDING. Yo, dog, that's what I wanted to know. What are you doing Christmas Eve? I say we give them a show. I say we give them a Clash show Christmas Eve. I got a Dojo Argentina over here for sale. Anybody want to buy Egypt, let me know right now. That's why she's talking. I told her before this live that I was going to auction her for sale. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I don't care. I'm selling Egypt for $5. $5. $5, and I will ship her directly to you. You hear her? Listen. Just listen to her. Down syndrome. This dog dog when I go live acts like she's upset I'm going live. Now, if I go get her a treat or something like that, she'll shut up. That's why I be ready to kill her. This why. Yo, Eagle, stop playing. Go sit down, man, because you got people looking at you like you crazy. You going to the Chinese. I'm sending her to the Chinese restaurant. Anybody know a Chinese restaurant that want a Dojo Argentina? Anybody know a Chinese restaurant that want a Dojo Argentina? I traded for a year's supply of chicken wings and French fries.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss baby, careful with this. I mean this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? About to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Yeah, facts of life. Anybody want to buy a Dojo Argentina? Hit me up. Hit me up. But I'm going to tell you the bad part. If you got somebody that plays music next to your house, she's going to try to go through the window to get them. If somebody ride past your house on a motorcycle or with a loud exhaust, she's going to try to jump through the window to go chase them. Then there's one more part. When you are walking her, she's going to try to bite any and everything. If it's a bird, she's going to think she can fly. If it's a cat, she's going to want to chase the cat. If it's a dog, she's going to want to fight the dog. If it's a fox, she's going to want to fight the fox. This dog is so mean. A deer is in my yard one day because we got a lake down the hill. So a deer is coming through my yard. This one, old Egypt, acts like she's a CIA agent and she wants to interrogate the deer. And I told her, this deer had antlers. Anybody want to buy a Dojo Argentina? We got my man Chief in the building. He said, New Jersey in the building, salute dice for Christmas Eve. I'm going to eat some White Castles, drink a beer, listen to Keisha Cole's first album until I fall asleep. I'm not going to make it past the intro. My man Jonathan West, I appreciate you. I see you came in back in today. Grown folks conversation over here. I appreciate you. The Russian Princess is in the building. Shout out to the Russian Princess. Shout out to Bori. Y'all know how I feel about Angie, baby. Shout out to them, man. Y'all know grown folks content. All right, son, I see you in the building. Peace, beloved. People is coming on out. We're going to get into a real one. But I got a Dojo Argentina for sale. So if anybody wants to buy, I want $5. Uh-oh. My man Big John in the building. I see you. Salute. See that? George is following the spot. Another day alive, brother. Another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Back to what I was saying. I got two stories I want to talk about tonight. because this is the Christmas time. And this is when people get robbed. There are people, y'all, that are at these malls waiting for you to come out that mall and walk to that train station with them bags. There are people that are waiting in the malls that are following you around, watching you make transactions. There are people in the malls and them stores that are purposely in them streets trying to get a hold to you before you get into that store. The Christmas time is when people be running around trying to do things for their loved ones. You know, the whole Merry Christmas bullshit. But I'm going to keep it funky with you. This is a very dangerous time. So I want y'all to be careful and be protective about your surroundings. The best thing to do this year, if y'all want to do something, give out gift cards. Don't be carrying them large wads of money. Because I'm going to tell you something about money that you carrying and jewelry that you wearing. I got a story tonight too. It's called the Brooklyn Lineup. FTC, the bro is in the building. It's called the Brooklyn Lineup. A lot of you, yo ladies, I'm gonna be real right now. He said, remember the dudes with the bricks and the bones and the paper bag trick? Y'all don't know nothing about that shit. See, let me explain something to you. This real New York shit. Imagine this back in the days when we got the handheld Sony VHS players. See, we know who to go to. We know who to go to. Now, if back then the handheld Sony video recorder was about maybe $900, people in the streets, if I run up on you and say, yo, I got one for you for $350, $350. See, back in the days, it wasn't no let me see inside the box if you getting a deal in the street. You know how many people got them boxes, and when they open them boxes, like the guard said, there was a rock in that motherfucker. There was a rock in that motherfucker. My man Chief said, facts, I buy presents for people in October. I don't give a fuck about something being on sale. Talk. But I'm going to talk to y'all tonight about a lineup. I'm talking to some of you dumbass niggas. I'm not talking about nigger, quote unquote, in color. I'm not talking about nigger, quote unquote, on color. One more time, I'm not talking about nigger, quote unquote, on color. I'm talking about nigger when it comes to mentality, because a lot of you niggas is running around here today. And I don't blame just the dudes. I blame my sisters too. Not all of you, but a lot of y'all. How can I say this? It's for that street, for that bag. A lot of women today is for that bag. They on that fuck love shit. People ain't even courting each other no more. I like your picture. You like my picture. I hit your DM. You hit my DM. Next thing you know, you're telling me we're going to hang out. I'm about to show y'all something right now. It's called the Brooklyn Lineup. God forgive me for some of the things that I may have partaken in, or some of the things I know. That's why it's kind of hard for me sometimes to really open up to people and trust people, especially you women. Especially some of these women, because I'm going to keep it funky. I had homegirls. Anybody in here ever seen that web series called Respect? What was it called? Money and Violence. If you ever seen Money and Violence, put a one up in the chat. If you ever seen the web series Money and Violence, put a one in the chat. Nobody seen Money and Violence? You mean to tell me, well, some of them people that's in the cut, oh, thank you, God. Peace. Thank you. Thank you so much. Because I'm about to pass out. I'm about to do a show just on why motherfuckers ain't seen Money and Violence. Well, is that my guy? Yo, Tommy. Yo, I thought about you, Tommy. I'm out of work. I'm in Georgia with my company and shit, right? Thank you, FTC. I'm in Georgia with my company. And my boss turns out listen to this, Tommy. My boss is the North Carolina weightlift champion. If y'all think I'm joking, I'm going to show it to you right quick. I'm going to show it to you after this right quick, though. Let's get into it. I got to pull this up. Shout out to my man, Will. I got to put this up right quick. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this motherfucking work right quick. You know why? You know why? You know why?
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Yo, shout out to the sis. I appreciate you for pulling back up because the other night, I'm looking at the chat wrong. Shout out to Miss Cassandra Levi. Appreciate you, sis, for pulling up. The other day, I called her Casanova. I didn't even catch that shit. Until somebody was like, yo, son, you look like you was bent. And I was messing with that fried chicken that day, you know. Good sprinkles in the building. But check this out, man. Shout out to my boss, man. This is my boss right quick. I want y'all to see this dude, man. Yo, Tommy, this dude is a fitness trainer just like you. I call a nigga half man, half amazing. This is my dude, Big Will. Check him out, y'all.
Yeah.
The dude is an animal, y'all. Yo, Tommy. The dude is an animal. North Carolina dead weight lift champion. That was 650 pounds he was picking up. 40 years old. He's been working out since he's about 3 months old. They had baby dumbbells for him when he was a baby. Yo, Tommy, listen to me. Shout out to my guy, Hank McCoy. I'm about ready to pay for my man, Hank McCoy, to come down here and rock and roll with this nigga. I want to put this shit on live because these niggas is animals. Yo, my man is sitting up on the crunch bar with his waist. Listen to me, Tommy. He's sitting on a crunch bar with his waist. Yeah. Thrust in position, 550. $550. Yo, what's wrong? Yo, Tommy. Then it's another young boy down here, 20 years old. RC, I see you, brother. You heard he said hip thrust is a phenomenal exercise. Y'all make sure y'all get over there to Tommy. Y'all got y'all drinks. I mean, your links or whatever. Everybody trying to get into their fitness shit. Let me explain something to y'all, though. RC Deuce, salute, beloved. Let me explain something to y'all. It's a terminology with people that's working out called the flu. Nigga took me to the gym with him. We was doing this shit called farmer's walk. I had a 75 dumbbell weight, some shit that was looking like a witch pot in one hand, and I had another 75-pound one in the other hand, and you got to walk from one side of the gym to the other side of the gym. Then we got up on that dip bar, that sit-up bar. Then we got up on that pull machine with that weight. The pain I experienced was so detriment. I couldn't go to work last Monday. It's called the flu. Well, back to the show. I had some homegirls back in the days that if you came through and you was getting money, like in the show, Money and Violence, it was two dudes that was really known for sticking niggas up, getting that bag. But there was a very, very important part of the movie. They had a homegirl on there. Childhood friend. Beautiful. They used to have her go on Instagram and like the pictures and start following dudes on Instagrams that was known to get money, dudes that was hustling, dudes that was showing large amounts of money, nice jewelry. It was all a lineup. Now, ain't that shit some crazy shit? For the dudes that's out there thirsty like that, because you got to be thirsty. Once you start showing too much, the confidence within yourself is very, very low. I don't care what nobody say. The confidence within yourself is very, very low. It's all right to rock a nice chain, a little nice bracelet and a jewelry. These niggas walking around with all this crazy excessive jewelry on their neck. That's insecurity. 7, I see you in the building. Joff, I see you in the building. My man RC said, yo, that's facts. That's insecurities. You know, a nice little chain, you know what I'm saying? Because them Jack boys is out there. And let me tell you something. Them Jack boys, they grew up with a bunch of homegirls. And some of them homegirls, unfortunately, shout out to my sisters that been through some horrific childhoods. Some of them homegirls that grew up in the sheet, that's how they know how to eat. I got homegirls back in the days. Woo! You see what the guard said? He said that lineup be a motherfucker. I know this shit sounds so funny. God forgive me for the things that I know. Let me tell you something. I got homegirls back in the days that a fucking nigga for months. I'm talking about fuck him, suck him, be around his family, kiss his kids in the face and all that good shit. And then one day, I'm talking about one lonely night. You see what RC said? Why even put that type of attention on yourself and a Jack boy is thirsty as hell? It'd be one lonely night. Shorty be done fucked your brains out. Excuse my language, ladies. You know how y'all put that thing on them. You put that Miss Pac-Man on them. See, everybody used to love Pac-Man. Now, I'm gonna give you a jewel right now. Everybody loved Pac-Man. But what happened when Miss Pac-Man came out? Do you notice when Miss Pac-Man came out, nobody played Pac-Man no more? Hmm? 7, why y'all stop playing Pac-Man when Miss Pac-Man came out? See, Pac-Man had a black motherfucking case. Miss Pac-Man, she had a pink motherfucking case, you know, yellow and blue colors and all that fly shit. It was a different attraction. I know some niggas when niggas is in the crib, you looking at the girl like, don't hurt her. Chill, don't hurt her. Nigga, she let us in. You completely lost, nigga. She let us in. And you saying don't hurt her. Allegedly. Job said, laugh out loud, niggas be looking like this after they get lined. My man Tommy said, it's been a few months since I pulled up and Dice got younger. Yo, shout out to my man Ross, man. He got me looking about 17. I ain't gonna front. Shout out to my man Ross. He got me looking about 17. I ain't gonna front. Nigga got a mean pair of clippers in his hands. I feel bad because I was fucking with my motherfucking man for about 14 years cutting my hair. And now I'm at a very, very pivotal point in my life. Yo, Joff, let me ask you something. This is some funny shit. Let me talk to you, Joff. Because you know if a nigga fuck your head up, you know how a nigga feel about that. Now check this out. I've been fucking with a nigga for about 14 years, been cutting my hair. A nigga that used to work with him cut my hair Saturday. This boy get busy too, man. This boy get busy. And I said 17, nigga, not 70. This boy get busy. And I'm saying to myself, I might have to have a conversation with my barber the next time he cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? The Waves was a long time ago, Joff. The Waves was 7 years ago. This is way before the S-curl, baby. See, the S-curl is why a nigga went bald, see? You see? But I adapted to it. I fucked up. Woolworth on Utica Avenue. I was trying to look like motherfucking nigga Albie Shore. You remember that shit? Don't wake me. I was trying to look like that nigga. What's his name? Christopher Williams? Don't wake me. I'm dreaming. I'm going to keep it funky with you. I went up to Woolworth. My mom's told me don't put that goofy ass shit in my hair. I'm going to keep it funky with y'all. Cassandra laughing at me. Y'all better let them know we give people 10 seconds for laughing at me. But I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I went up to Woolworth. I copped that S-curl kit. That shit said 13 to 17 minutes. My ass left that shit in there about 23, 30 minutes. I washed my motherfucking hair out. I'm looking like Denzel Washington. You dig what I'm saying? When he got that perm kit, my shit is all over the motherfucking place. Next thing you know, my hair started thinning out. I said, this is some bullshit. This some real bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? This some real bullshit. Then I started fucking with the dreads. They started doing my hair. The little African ladies, forgive me. They twisted my shit up. I started getting right. You dig what I'm saying? Next thing you know, for some reason, I couldn't motherfucking grow no hair around here. This part right here, I couldn't grow no hair around that motherfucking part right there. My shit all off there. Couldn't grow no motherfucking hair. Couldn't grow no hair there. But the hair around the back and all that bullshit, that shit was official. Straight down the back, pure dreads. These are facts. But I'm in touch with myself. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Trevor. Shout out to my nigga Trevor. This is like 2000. I'm in the barbershop and shit. My nigga Trevor like, yo, Dice, check this out, man. Yo, cut the hair, rock the bald head, my youth. I said, nah, son. Nigga was like, nah, my nigga. He said, yo, I'm a barber, son. That shit'll fit you. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucking with it ever since. That's a fact, FTC. You remember when a nigga put that motherfucking starch in his head? And nigga had to dip his head in the motherfucking toilet bowl and shit like that? Because that shit do start cooking, nigga. This is facts. That's what I did. I left it in there till I started hearing that bitch sizzle a little bit. When that bitch started sizzling, I told myself, I'm going to be more looking like Christopher Williams out this motherfucker. When that shit came out, I was looking like the nigga off motherfucking Low Down Dirty Shame. You dig what I'm saying? With the part in the middle of his motherfucking head. Like some Dick Tracy type shit. But fuck that. Let's get to the motherfucking show. This would happen when niggas be on Instagram and shit. Trying to get boxed. And don't even know what they be doing. You dig what I'm saying? Let's go.
A pair accused of robbing a man of hundreds of thousands. of dollars in jewelry and cash are in jail tonight. Police say one of the suspects had lured the victim from another part of the state to a Miami Beach hotel. CBS News' Miami's Anna McAllister joins us from the jail where the suspects are being held.
Police say the victim started an online relationship with a woman on Instagram and that he drove all the way down from Gainesville to South Florida to meet her, only to be robbed.
The charge is armed robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon. You were arrested for armed robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon and making threats or extortion.
21-year-old Akura Stover and 33-year-old Deshaun Casey are facing serious charges after police say they committed a calculated crime.
Because armed robbery is considered a dangerous crime, I'm required by law to hold you with no bond.
According to police, Stover, a North Carolina native, was talking to a man from Gainesville online when they decided to meet up face-to-face on the 6500 block of Collins Avenue in
Did y'all see the chick? Did y'all see the chick? Did y'all see the chick? Yo, Joff, that shit ain't. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. Shout out to that little 333 so far. But if I used to really be up here, but back to what I was saying. Did y'all see the chick? Let me rewind this again right quick because and this is the fucked up part. Remember, there was a brother that did a show the other day when we was looking at the Sandra Rucker story. FTC, do you remember what he said? He said the women in where? He named 4 places: DC, Maryland, North Carolina, and Atlanta. He said they will sleep with you on the first night. How come this chick right here happened to be the chick that's lining a nigga the fuck up, y'all? Look at this chick. Look at this chick. Look at her. This nigga drove from motherfucking damn near Florida. This nigga damn near drove from New Zealand to come see her. Y'all see this shit? Let me let y'all look at her again. Yo, who going to see her? For real. Yo, fellas, y'all going to see her? If you're really getting your motherfucking whip, and go check Shorty right now, fellas. Let me see you put a 1 up in the chat. If you wouldn't, put a 7. Dark Skin Beauty, I see you. Dark Skin Beauty. Now that's a dark skin beauty. If you want to talk about some dark skin beauty, this chick right here fucking it up for the brown chicks, for the chocolate chicks. She said she looked like a Black and Mild. FTC said the nigga's a bozo. Miss Cassandra said, yo, you can't make this shit up, guys. Horson said, hell no. Job said, she a beast. But let me tell you something. He said, I ain't even getting in the elevator to see Shorty, yo. No, seriously, though. Now I'm trying to talk to some of you ladies in the chat that's always talking about, I love you. Them niggas that's always throwing them hearts up to you. Love you, queen. Niggas blowing them. This is the type of niggas y'all fucking with. These bitches gonna get you niggas killed. They gonna get you killed. Ain't nothing wrong with a chick saying, hey, how you doing? But watch the rest. Just check this out, y'all. We can't make this shit up. Check this shit out, y'all. Let's watch the rest of this. Let's go back to the beginning. One more time from the beginning, please. Please, let's go. Thank you.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars in jewelry and cash are in jail tonight.
Now look at this nigga. This nigga look rough. He look like one of them Dade County niggas. This nigga look like a reggae singer. This nigga look like he could be Shaba's son. We're going to call him Young Shaba from now on. Look at these two right here. She telling. She telling. She is telling. You can tell by her mugshot she telling. You can tell by her mugshot. Look. She telling. She is telling. And look at him. Y'all ready for this? He telling. I'm gonna tell you right now what he gonna do. I'm gonna tell you right now what he gonna do. He gonna be like, yo, Shorty told me to come pick her up. Shorty told me to come pick her up. I ain't know nothing about no robbery. Drop guard, salute. Let's get into the rest of this story, y'all. I can't make this shit up, y'all. Fair YouTube uses, because this shit right here is some of the funniest shit ever. Because they got him. Check this out.
Police say one of the suspects had lured the victim from another part of the state to a Miami Beach hotel. CBS News' Miami's Anna McAllister joins us from the jail where the suspects are being held.
Police say the victim started an online relationship with a woman.
I know I'm getting on y'all goddamn nerves. I know I'm getting on y'all nerves. Can I ask y'all one question in the chat? What's so important about fucking in Miami? I can tell a story or two. I'm talking about chicks from, never mind. They want to go to Miami. What's so important about having sex in Miami? Any ladies in here had sex in Miami? I'm not trying to be personal or nothing like that, but is this some type of different feeling? Is this some catastrophic feeling or some orgasm of some sort that wouldn't happen regularly if you was home? If he was into the nigga? Is it me? What is it about Miami that got people lured to saying, yo, we going to Miami? I remember back in the days, we was like, yo, we going to Atlantic City. We going to Atlantic City, yo. And we felt as though we was doing something. What is it about, you know what I'm saying, Miami? Let's get into this shit. Let's go.
On Instagram, and that he drove all the way down from Gainesville to South Florida to meet her, only to be robbed.
The charge is armed robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon.
Watch her face, y'all, when the judge tell them their bond. Look at her now. She in jail. Watch, she fixing her hair. She fixing her hair. Look at her face. She fixing her hair. Check this out, though. Look at her face after what this judge say. Pay attention to this.
Armed robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon. You were arrested for armed robbery with a firearm or deadly weapon and making threats or extortion.
21-year-old Akura Stover and 33-year-old Deshaun Casey are facing serious charges after police say they...
Where the fuck is her parents at? Why is a 21-year-old girl with a 33-year-old man? Where the fuck is her parents at? Why is a 21-year-old girl running around with a 33-year-old man? Like Dog said, that lady right there, she be on TV. She don't play with people. Only time I seen her be lenient to one person, this is the honest to God truth. It was a dude that went to school with her, a black kid. And he was supposed to be the valedictorian of the school. He was the one in the high school book that was the one that was the most. He was supposed to be the one that would succeed best out of everybody in that high school. That nigga was in the streets. Let's get to the rest of this show, y'all. This is crazy.
committed a calculated crime.
Because armed robbery is considered a dangerous crime, I'm required
Watch her
to
face.
hold you with no bond.
According to police, Stover, a North Carolina native, was talking to a man from Gainesville online when they decided to meet up face-to-face on the 6500 block of Collins Avenue in Miami Beach on December 7th. And according to the arrest report, the victim and Stover, they were hanging out at this hotel behind me when police say things took a turn. They say that Stover put out a gun and then stole hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry from the victim. The report states Stover took approximately $200,000 worth of jewelry and $3,000 in cash from.
There's another question. There's another valuable question I want to ask right now. Why you got $200,000 worth of jewelry on if you're driving from somewhere to go see some chick that you don't know? Why you got $3,000 cash on you because you fronting? You fronting. You could have $4, $50, $60,000 on your credit card. And maybe $100, $200 in your pocket, you know, for gas or something to eat on the motherfucking road. If you got to go somewhere, you swipe everything. What are you going down to a hotel in Miami for with $200,000 on your motherfucking neck and $3,000 in cash? You's a fool. You're a fool. You're a fool. You're a fool. You're a cold-blooded fool. You're a cold-blooded fool, like a cold-blooded fool. I don't know. First of all, I don't even know why everybody wear all their chains together, because it don't look right. Now, if you had some nice tiny pieces on with some motherfucking real VVS elegant motherfucking diamonds on that shit, that's some real grown shit. But be running around looking like you in jail. He said he a customer, not a seller, Dice. Check this shit out. This nigga's crazy. Fair YouTube usage.
From the victim. Investigators say Stover then hopped into a ride share and was dropped off at 36th Street and Biscayne Boulevard, where police say she met Casey. The arrest report goes on to say that the victim received communications from defendant Casey, where he implicated himself in the robbery and tried to intimidate the victim into buying his stolen jewelry back. Both Stover and Casey were identified by
He looked like one of them stupid ass niggas. He told a nigga, yo, I'll sell your jury back. You robbed him, and you're going to sell him his jury back. Now, that's some old school Brooklyn shit. That's really some official old school Brooklyn shit. Nigga back you down, rob you, be like, that nigga want his jury, he got to pay for that shit. That's a fact. That nigga might got family in Brooklyn. That's some old school wicked shit right there. You rob a nigga and be like, yo, you got to buy that shit back. He a dummy, but he a goddamn dumb dummy. He ain't just a dummy. He a dumb dummy. He one of them dummies. You know, he just a dummy. It don't even make no sense how much of a dummy he is. He said, yo, I'm going to sell you your jury back. Look at this dummy. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's Lamont Sanford.
the victim. Both were arrested on felony charges Monday. Their lawyers appeared in court on their behalf.
Good luck to you, ma'am. You have a good lawyer. Listen to what he tells you, all right?
All right, thank you so much.
Both Stover and Casey are expected to face a judge Tuesday morning. But for now,
you can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch baby, careful with this. I mean it's bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Yo, shout out to the ladies in the building. Before y'all get up out of here, I ain't going nowhere yet. But shout out to the ladies in the building. Go fuck with this guy named Sean Milley. Grown folks music. I like the dude's style. I like his song. Y'all make sure y'all share this. Let's go. Fair YouTube usage.
See, I ain't got that much time left. 'Cause I give you my all and all you give me is your words to kiss. What I'ma do with it, I think it's best if I move to the left. 'Cause I know that somebody waiting on all this love I gotta give. I'm wondering when you gonna love me. 'Cause I'm tired of waiting patiently, baby. When you gonna love me? And if you ain't gonna love me like I L-O-V-E, you should tell me. You should tell me. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Girl, you been acting different lately. Ain't been calling me, baby. So that nigga
Bro,
that
folks,
you
music, y'all.
sleeping with, let him know you ain't shit before he get too deep in it, baby. Do me a favor, either love me now, 'cause it ain't no later. Searching for your heart, but it's off the radar. Like who the fuck raised you, girl? You acting like this shit don't faze you, girl. Just don't forget that I made you, girl. Don't forget that I made you, girl. When you gon' love me? 'Cause I'm tired of waiting patient.
Make sure y'all get over there and subscribe to Sean Millie. That's a smooth ass song. He got some great music on YouTube, you dig? But let's get back into the show. Do me a favor, hit that like button if it's your first time coming through. Please subscribe if you dig the content. If not, tell a friend. And tell a friend it's the only place we only gonna win. Just imagine this, going to jail for 30 years for something that you didn't do. You get exonerated. You come home to your family, and then you wish you was in jail because it feels like, quote unquote, you just can't adapt to the world. To everybody that's in here, let me ask you something. For the people that's been wrongly convicted and did time in jail, I wouldn't care if it was 6 months to 100 years. I say if they just gave a flat price, because I know that sometimes some people, they'll say this person deserves $6 million for spending 20 years in jail. They'll say this person deserves $33 million for spending some time in jail. They'll say this person deserves $8 million for spending some time in jail. I think it should be like a straight number. What y'all think the number should be? If somebody is incarcerated, right? Somebody is incarcerated and their freedom is taken away from them for something that they did not do, that possibly could have got them in jail for, they had them facing for the rest of their life. Now, you ain't pay attention. I'm not talking about no petty crime. I'm talking about something heinous, horrid, but they saying you're going to spend the rest of your life in jail. And then some of the people that got their cases overturned was actually on death row because of DNA and certain things. But check this story out. This shit is kind of crazy because it comes from Brooklyn, yo. Shit is kind of fucked up. Fair YouTube uses, man. Tell me how y'all feel about this. Let's go. Remember we all saw it first.
All those decades was gone. Just like that.
Tonight at 11, he spent nearly 3 decades behind bars for a murder he did not commit. And now this Brooklyn native who was exonerated back in 2020 is still adjusting to life outside prison.
New York State has had the 3rd highest number of exonerations in the country. Jennifer Bisram takes a look at what life is like after finally being freed.
Why did you buy this house?
I buy it because the trees over there, like, it makes me think of freedom.
210 miles away from his New Jersey home at Auburn Correctional Facility in New York is where Gerard DeMond spent most of his adult life as inmate 89A8836, with many sleepless nights on hard jail beds surrounded by prison guards and violence.
Jump in there, boom, boom.
Now at age 62, he's finally living outside of prison walls in a house with his family, including his 2-year-old daughter, Layla.
What happened? You want more?
No more.
No more? Okay. Good girl. It's like time stopped at 23 and I continue all this. So now I'm back out here. It's like try to play catch up with a lot of what I missed out on. Yes, I grew up in jail, literally. All those decades was gone, just like that.
He was convicted for a 1987 murder in Brooklyn. In 2020, he was exonerated by the Brooklyn DA's office after they say key information was withheld from the case.
When this murder happened, you weren't even in New York City?
No, at all. I was not in New York City at all.
Where were you?
In Dannelsonville, Georgia, with my girlfriend at the time.
What was going through your mind?
This can't be happening to me. Why am I going to prison for something I didn't do? And I was like, damn, how many other people probably going through this? How many, black men from my hood?
According to the National Registry of Exonerations, New York has had 347 exonerations since 1989, 157 alone here in New York City between 2014 and 2022.
Yo, peace to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Is y'all listening to what they saying? Hood Life RP channel, I see you in the building. That's somebody that switched up. They here. People's 212, I see you in the building. You paying attention to that shit? Yo, FTC, 157 people from the year 2014 to the year 2022 have been exonerated for wrongful convictions. My man Chief said something. He said 10 mil is a good number. Oh, shit. Tube, what up, boy? I do agree with you. 10 million is a good number for every year a person that was in jail. So if a person was in jail for 6 months, 5 million. 6 months, $5 million. Person in jail for 90 days, $2.5 million. I think it should be $10 million for every year a person stayed in motherfucking jail. That's some deep shit. That man took 30 years. It took 30 years from his life. And if you pay attention to him, he can't even adapt. He can't even adapt to this shit. Thank God he came home and had a beautiful little girl. Check him out.
Brooklyn, where Demond is from, has had the most in New York City, 40, since its conviction review unit was created in 2014. Most of the exonerations are of black men.
It's a struggle. Life is a struggle for me even now.
Demond sued the city and was awarded over 13.
Why this nigga got my name? Did y'all catch that shit? Why the nigga got my name? Ain't that some shit? Why he got my damn name? And he sued the city, like they said. Check this out. He sued the city. I don't care, man. $13 million. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Fuck that. 40 black people, 157 alone in New York City, Brooklyn, with 40 black people.
The exonerations are of black men.
It's a struggle. Life is a struggle for me even now.
Demond sued the city and was awarded over $13 million. But he says no amount of money can bring back all the years of his life lost and take away the nightmares and emotional trauma.
Money doesn't kill you. Money don't do nothing for you for the soul. You take the shackle off.
Freddie, I see you.
But you're still incarcerated because the pain, the scars, it's never removed, regardless.
4 years later, he still doesn't feel free.
I'm having a difficult time coping with things because, sometimes I act like I'm still locked up. Sometimes when I'm making reference to going upstairs, I say I'm going to my cell.
He said,
1, 2, Freddie, I see you in the building, sis. That shit is fucked up. That man said, yo, that shit got him so fucked up. He said he going to his cell, man. Well, he blessed. He came home, got a good woman inside of him, got a brand new little girl. You dig what I'm saying? But $13 million, that's it? For 30 years in jail for something that he didn't do? Back in the days in Brooklyn, the police was disrespectful. That's a cold-blooded fact, man. The 77 precinct, I will say this shit. There's so many niggas that went in that precinct for murder. Damn, man. And so many people went in that precinct for murder because, how can I say it? There were so many unsolved murders in my neighborhood. And shout out to my nigga Baby E, man. From Kingsborough Projects, man. If you know, you know, man. Shout out to Gotti too, man. It's like certain things happened around that time, and my man got locked up, and he's still locked up. And he's still locked up because, like that man said, they needed convictions on these cases because it's so fucked up. It's all politics. Think about this. As long as you keep giving me convictions on murder cases, I can get larger funding. This is all about money. I can get larger funding. Like the head of police and all that, them commissioners and all, they showed you that shit on the motherfucking Wire, how that shit went all the way to the motherfucking mayor's office. That's one thing I love about the Wire, man. The Wire gave you the aspect from the fiends, getting high, Bubbles and all of them. They gave you the access from the young kids that didn't have nobody but each other, and they looked up to the older dudes. They showed you the older dudes. They showed you the stick-up kids. They showed you the good people, the bad police. This shit was all about motherfucking money. That man, think about that shit, man. Just pay attention to this show right quick. Smash that like button, man. Grown folks content, man. If it ain't grown, leave it alone. You heard? Let's go over that shit one more time, man.
And take away the nightmares and emotional trauma.
Money doesn't cure you. Money don't do nothing for you for the soul. You take the shackle off, but you're still incarcerated because the pain, the scars, it's never removed, regardless.
4 years later, he still doesn't feel free.
I'm having a difficult time coping with things because, sometimes I act like I'm still locked up. Sometimes when I'm making reference to going upstairs, I say I'm going to my cell.
He says each one of his over 10,000 days in jail was a struggle.
I wanted somebody to kill me. Yeah, I really did, because I didn't think I could do all that time.
And every day now is a mental fight.
Still got it. I was frightened to come home, put it like that.
Why?
Because this is a new world. It's like I was comfortable for some reason. I knew what I had to do in there before.
Yo, shout out to my man, too. He popped up in the building tonight. If y'all know, you know. If you go to his gram, you dig what I'm saying? The nigga dreads ain't that long, but the nigga dead solid, y'all. Like, that shit just, that's crazy right there. That shit just fucked me up. Shout out to my nigga, too. I told y'all I always say his name. When it come to rocking the chat, besides, that's when y'all want to know who helped me with these videos, I tell y'all I be sitting up with, that's Tube, y'all. The one that y'all see right there, the Hood Life RP channel, that's Tube. Shout out to Tube. That's who helped me with them videos. That's who kept me on point about the chats. Kept me on point about the fucking chat. Shout out to the chat. Matter of fact, Artist Morrison, that's what you should have had in an award. The best motherfucking chat. We'd have took that shit hands down, y'all. Shout out to Team Guardian. Let's get into this motherfucking work. This is crazy.
For the most part, I'm lost out here,
On this fall day, Demond shares that his family and building cars help him to heal.
I'm going to therapy, but I have no peace. Money, everything I have that, but it's still a burden. I'm searching for something. I don't know what it is. Part of me is in there.
But he says just like he never gave up on his innocence, he will not give up on feeling free. Jennifer Bisram, CBS.
Well, shout out to the guy. He got a nice little thing running around with him. Beautiful little girl. But that shit is fucked up. He said part of him is in there. That's just really, really fucked up, man. Enjoy your freedom, y'all. Enjoy your fucking freedom. Think about that shit. That's just the shit. Think about all the people besides this man right here that now, after all these years, they're being exonerated for crimes that they didn't do. Uh-oh. He said, yeah, I'm on a different timing on here. Finally got my hood server up and running. Time to get to that T Grizzly money. Yo, y'all go subscribe over there. My nigga, he into that computer shit. He into that motherfucking computer shit real heavy, man. I don't really know too many people that can fuck with him with that shit. You know? Like I said, though, this motherfucking YouTube shit done got so cool. It's so calming to me now. Like my word, I'll be getting certain, like I gave this game before to certain content creators. I subscribe to all the major news channels. New York, DC, Maryland, of course, North Carolina, Chicago, California. Certain stories will come through there that I think people should be aware of. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, with them drone shit, that situation with the drones that's going on right now. There's so many theories behind that drone shit. Just be on point, man. But if you ain't got no reason to be worried about nothing, still be on point. Word up. I just came to give y'all a quick little live tonight. I seen them stories. I felt as though I wanted to do a little something on it. Shout out to Dog Soldier. Christmas Eve tomorrow night, we will be doing a clash. I'm going to set it up. I don't know if he's still in the building, but I'm going to set it up for like about 7 or 8 o'clock. So make sure y'all check your bell notification, because sometimes that bell notification be coming off. Even channels I'm subscribed to, I'll be noticing sometime. I don't know if that's something with YouTube that they just doing to make sure people really subscribe to certain channels, because the bell notification comes off a lot. Make sure that bell notification is on. If you're out there doing that last minute Christmas shopping, be safe. I know a bunch of y'all gonna be drinking and shit like that. Put it in your head right now. Get a designated driver. Fuck with them Ubers if it's in your town. But there's so crazy shit about the Uber shit. What if you get an Uber nigga that's drinking? But anyway, back to what I was saying. I'll probably be going live tonight because I'm off. Tomorrow, because I'm off today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Day after Christmas, we back to work, and we working on Saturday. So I appreciate everybody for pulling up in the building. You already know the logo. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me, y'all? Salute.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free.